What's up, my fellow adult collector, and welcome to Civilian Collectibles. In this video, I'm going to be talking about the Power Rangers Lightning Collection Target Exclusive Spectrum series. As far as I can tell, the only thing that really makes these any different than the normal releases is just the packaging. Typically, the Lightning Collection boxes just feature the included character on a white background, but here, it's black and white stripes, along with an iridescent rainbow effect throughout the box. The figures themselves, though, are still pretty much what you'd find in regular packaging at other stores. If this is your first time on my channel, hi, my name is Seville, and here I like to discuss action figures and other collectibles based on my favorite movies, TV shows, and video games. If you find this video enjoyable or informative, please give me a thumbs up, don't forget to subscribe, and hit that notification bell. As usual, I'm going to start this off with a good, slow, up and down look at both Andros and Astronomer. Since all of these figures have been available for at least a few weeks now, I'm not going to spend a whole lot of time on them, because most likely other reviews have been pretty thorough, but I'm going to go in and at least look at each one. Andros is the first male in-space ranger that we've had, however, there has been a female one already in the Yellow Ranger. Both of these figures do include their weapons, plus Andros has the unmasked head sculpt. In my opinion, both Andros and Astronomer feature some of the better face sculpts in the Lightning Collection. Next up, I have the Power Rangers SPD Blue Ranger from both A Squad and B Squad. I kind of said that backwards because the A Squad is the more armored one on the right. And yes, the A Squad helmet is essentially an in-space helmet with a little bit of added decoration. For those who may not know, the A Squad SPD team ended up siding with the villains of that season. For accessories, they also have a decent amount of pieces featuring weapons, the extra hands, and the unmasked head sculpt for the B Squad Ranger. Plus, you can't leave out the SPD Morpher. Moving right along to my favorite figures of the Spectrum series, the monsters from Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. On the left, we have the Pumpkin Rapper, and on the right is King Sphinx. These have been out and seen long enough that you might have already heard the biggest gripe with these figures is a lack of paint detail. Both would have done well to have a little bit of a black wash to help bring out the sculpting detail, but mostly, it's really the faces that needed the extra paint deco, especially the pumpkin. Blackening the jack-o'-lantern face would have really helped bring out that shape, as would darkening the inside of the mouth on King Sphinx. On the bright side, though, they did get some decent weapons and accessories. One pumpkin can be placed in the energy effect to make it seem like he's moving it telepathically, plus, all of the pumpkins can be swapped out on Ranger or Putty bodies to replace their heads. The Spectrum series packaging did also extend to Wave 7 of the primary series line. That wave did include a Z-Putty, a re-release of the White Ranger, the Red Dino Ranger, and a more accurate Green Ranger. Beyond the Spectrum series, though, I do want to take a moment in this video to also catch up on other releases that have come out since I last left off with the Lightning Collection. Wave 6 added a new version of Goldar with added paint deco, but it took away the wings. I have since taken the wings from the previous release and added it to this one. This wave also included the regular, non-armored original Black Ranger, along with the in-space Yellow Ranger I mentioned earlier, and the Red Zeo Ranger. On our previous video, I did start Wave 5, being the Time Force Red Ranger and the Zeo Gold Ranger, but I didn't yet have the Mighty Morphin Blue Ranger and the Ranger Slayer that you see here. Finally, there's been two additional exclusive figures, the White Dino Thunder exclusive to Walgreens, and the Metallic Pink Ranger exclusive to Hasbro Pulse. This Pink Ranger is meant to be Kat instead of Kimberly, and does include her Zeo Crystal. We hope that this is the start of a trend that will eventually end in having all 6 Metallic Rangers, along with the entire Zeo Crystal fully combined. So with that said, since I have briefly covered quite a lot of figures in this video, I'm going to treat the review process as more of an average score for the line. Therefore, it is now time to run the Power Rangers Lightning Collection through my guidelines for a complete and fair review. Since most of the Rangers don't change that much from one character to the next as far as the overall design goes, I'm not going to hold the uniqueness factor against them, because the line does make up for it when they make the monsters and other one-off characters. Most figures are highly detailed and fairly accurate to the characters, but that can start to slip sometimes when they get into the quality control problems. Scale and proportion are handled pretty well throughout most of the line, and I don't usually run into balance problems either. Many of the figures come with plenty of accessories, including show-accurate weapons, plus the male characters have more than 25 points of articulation, but the females do not. I do think that the $20 to $30 price point for each figure is fair, and in most cases I've been able to find them all locally. leading my final score to a 7 out of 10 star rating, meaning they are amazing and worth owning for all fans of the franchise. So whether you're an original fan like me who came in with Mighty Morphin, or you're a younger fan who came in later on in the series with, say, SPD or something, these are worth adding to your collection.